Hello, everyone. This is AC Christie from Isle of Carnival. How is everyone doing? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you're looking at, depending on where you're kind of watching this from. How is everyone doing? Hey, Laura. How is everyone doing? It's what, Thursday today? Yeah, it's Thursday today. How is everyone doing? Hey, Kazi, how you doing, Kaz? So today we will be talking to a new upcoming soca artist. Okay, I love talking to new soca artists. One, well, new artists in general, really. One, because you know what, they're hungry. They're hungry. They're really, really hungry. They want to tell you their story. They want to talk about their music. They want to talk about their writings. You know, they're hungry. You can see it in their eyes. There's that fire still. Okay, and two, it's really cool to see their progress, to see their journey from where they started to kind of track it and see how they progress, and that's a really, really good thing to kind of see. Yeah. So today we are going to talk to an artist, upcoming artist, originally from Trinidad, but she's actually based in Queens, New York. Okay, her name is Ray Charles. Actually, I know another Ray Charles. Okay, but we're going to be talking to Ray. Okay, she has had three songs so far. One, Say Something. Okay, two, Work It. So she got on Moto's Total Rhythm. Okay, Say Something, and she's got Problems as well. The third song is called Problems. She's not that she's got problems. All right, and yeah, I'm really, really excited to kind of hear more about this new artist. Okay, like I said, it's always nice to kind of interview these artists when they're just starting. You know, I can't wait. I can't wait. So I have loads of questions for her. So let's see if I can get a hold of her. Ray, you're around, right? I can see you. I think. Let's do this. No long thing.
Hey,
Hi,
hello.
Christy. How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am well. I am well. No complaints on my end. Let me just adjust the
Yeah,
camera better for all you. Hi, everybody.
I can actually see you in the back in your picture. That's a really nice picture, by the way.
Oh,
How
thank
are
you. Thank you.
you?
I am well. How are you doing? Can you hear me good? I know my Wi-Fi sometimes messes up, so I don't know if
Yeah, no, no, you're all
we're
cool at the
good.
moment. You're all cool. I love it,
Okay,
man.
okay,
How,
cool.
how is, first of all, how is Corona treating you? How are things at the moment,
Gosh.
man?
Get to be with family. You get, just wanted to fix it. Yeah,
Hello?
it gives me the opportunity
She's first up a bit.
to be with family, to work on new music, to just better myself in terms of music and just self-awareness. But at the same time, it's also like I went from having a great season for Carnival and then came back and just been stuck. So it's like, I
Yeah.
had so many thoughts and ideas of how we could continue and progress. And then Corona was like, no, 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 not today, not happening.
Exactly, exactly. I was so excited to have this interview with you because, listen, you're an upcoming artist, have Say Something, you're on a Motors Total Rhythm. I want to hear about a little bit more about that later. But yeah, this is our time to get to know more about Ray. All right.
Definitely,
So
definitely.
I know you're from Trinidad, but at the moment you're based in Queens. Is that correct?
Yes,
Queens, New
yes.
York?
I'm based in New York,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And how long you been in New York? Has it been a while?
Yeah, so I've been in New York from childhood. I actually left Trinidad because of some health complications that in that time Trinidad couldn't help me how I needed help. So ever since then, I've just been back and forth between New York and Trinidad.
Okay, fantastic. And also, you have been at the Frank Sinatra School of Arts. I'm loving
Yes,
that. Okay.
yes.
What did you major in?
Vocal. I did me. I went there for music.
You were there for music. And so, are you just strictly a kind of a singer, or do you dabble in some writing? Do you do some dancing? What a go on.
I wouldn't call myself a dancer. I love to dance. I can dance. I have rhythm and stuff like that, but I wouldn't say that I practice like, I wouldn't, don't call me a dancer, but I could dance. Um, I'm definitely a singer. I am trying to work towards being a writer as well. Um, I don't want to be the one that just kind of sits in the background, gets the song, learns the song, records the song, performs the song. I want to be as involved as involved as I can in every project. So if that comes with inserting a few lines or giving the concept of the song that comes up, or saying like, oh, I feel like this piece missing something. I just want to start to grow more and eventually become a writer as well. And it's not to say that I can't. I just don't think I've completely grown comfortable of doing it yet.
Right. And you know what? I think I jumped the gun, because I guess I kind of want to know, how did you get into the music part in the first place? I mean, and this is going to be sound like a really dumb question, like, duh, right? But, no, but seriously, duh, why are you asking that question? But, why soca? Why soca
Well,
and not kind of R&B or bashment or dancehall or something else?
well, I love all. Like for starters, I love all. But being from Trinidad, like that's what's in my blood. That's what I'm passionate about. So it's not to say that I don't enjoy R&B. It's not to say that I don't enjoy pop. I don't enjoy dancehall. But there's a different feeling that hits me when soca's on. There's a different feeling when you're on the road and soca playing. So for me, that's where the passion was, and that's where I needed at the very least to start.
And so for you, it was always a conscious decision. Okay, I'm getting into soca.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, I love it. I love it. Okay, so just thinking about soca now, and I have to ask you this, okay? Who are your soca inspirations? Who are the people you look at and you think, okay, you know what? I like the way they sing. I like their success, apart from
Yeah.
Marshall.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh God. Well, you take away one. You took away
I
one.
just want to say Marshall. Come on, apart from Marshall, who are the other
Yeah.
artists who kind of really inspire you, who give you that fire to keep on going?
Yeah. Well, for me, there's so many dope soca artists. Like it's too hard. Hey, Sasha, I see you, girl. There's so many dope soca artists that it's hard for me to just boil it down. But if I absolutely had to, excluding Marshall while he was on my list, um, Kes is up there. Patrice is up there. I think Kes brings something different to soca that I just like absolutely love. But when it comes to the females, like Patrice is it for me. Even growing up and watching Patrice, it's like there's something about her tone, there's something about her delivery, her vocal range, and then the way she presents herself at that. Yes, Nitsi, soca is life, girl. Um, yeah, it's just this. It's something about the way that she presents herself to me. It's like it don't matter what she's singing about. She could be singing about your man. She could be singing about whining, but it comes with like this level of class that just is something I've really looked up to.
I love it, and that was going to be my next question. We have the kind of
Sorry.
artist who would be the female. Nah, don't worry about that. Who would be the
Yeah,
female artist you really kind of aspire to? So, I mean, Patrice, fantastic. Now, you talked about her delivery and the way she sings.
yeah,
How would you kind of? I know it's still early days yet, okay? But
yeah.
how would you describe your style of singing? So, are you more groovy? Are you more power? Are you more sultry? How would you describe your style, Ray?
I think I don't have a specific style. I think that I love to dabble in all of it, and I don't ever want to be boxed into one. I don't want people to look at me and say, okay, Ray is groovy. I don't want people to look at me and say Ray is power. I want them to know that Ray could give you power. Ray could deliver power, strong, hard energy, but Ray could also give you the emotions, the sway, the smoothness of groovy. So I think that I'm a versatile person overall, and I absolutely love both. I don't want to be boxed into one category. I want to show you that I could do it all. And yes,
I think
feisty. I'm feisty, as Mitzi said.
you're feisty. You're feisty. I like it. I like it. I'm just kind of thinking about outside of soca, because I mean, okay, Frank Sinatra School of Arts, and you kind of studied music. Outside of
Yeah.
soca, who are your musical inspirations?
This might be a little old school, but I absolutely growing up was inspired by Aaliyah. Um,
Uh,
yeah, like I would have loved to see, God rest her soul. I would have loved to see what she would have been doing today, but I was like a hardcore Aaliyah fan. Like, nobody couldn't tell me I didn't resemble her. Like, my hair would be straight, here in front of my face, pants hanging off my waist, and my bra top with my baggy pants. And I swear, nobody couldn't tell me I wasn't Aaliyah. So definitely her. And there's a lot of artists even now that I think are amazing and they're great. But for me, like there was always something about her that I absolutely just loved and continue to love, whether she's gone or not.
Okay, and that kind of leads to one of my other questions for you, okay? You're just starting out and the world is almost your oyster. Let's just put it that way. Who would you love to collaborate with, Ray? Who would you love to collaborate with?
I'm actually already working on a collab with College Boy Jesse. So for those who don't know, College Boy Jesse is the Groovy Soca Monarch King. We're friends and we are so excited. Like I cannot wait for this project to be released. I definitely, as I said before with Patrice, I would love the opportunity to do a collab with Patrice. That would be absolutely amazing. But I also feel like I'm still growing as well. And I'm not rushing for the collabs. I'm not fighting for the collabs. I'm definitely not going to throw away any opportunities that come. But I also want to make sure that when they come, I'm ready for it. I'm growing for it. I'm preparing for it. And I'm giving my best to these people who are giving me this opportunity to work with them.
Okay. Now, the music industry is not easy. It's not easy at all. Okay. Yeah. And I'm wondering if you have any mentors, anyone who's going to be guiding you in this kind of difficult industry.
So my manager / songwriter, Daryl Gervais, absolutely amazing. Daryl, I saw you in here. Pick up yourself. He has been with me every step of the way from the minute that this has started, and not just in the dynamics of the songwriter, not just in the dynamics of a friend, but as a true mentor, like explaining to me, what to expect, how to build. He never makes me feel like, okay, well, if I did something and it was okay, well, okay, that's good enough. Like he always pushes to get the best out of me, and he wants me to learn. So it's not just like, let's lay this track down and that's the end of it. It's like, learn the business, learn the music, learn the insides of everything. And that's part of too why I have the drive and the passion to want to also get into songwriting as well, because I don't want to just be the singer. Like I want to be able to delve into a lot. So without him, I won't lie, without him, I don't think this would be happening.
I love it. But just thinking about things, kind of so far, what do you think are the kind of two things he said which kind of resonated with you? What are the two pieces of advice he's told you and you thought,
One of the first pieces of advice that he gave me was build relationships. And even with this being something that we just started, it's like I've already seen how much building relationships, and it's not just building relationships by force, it's genuine relationships. It's really getting to know people. It's really getting to understand them. Nobody wants to feel used, which is another thing that he always explained to me. Nobody wants to feel like you are getting to know them because you want something out of them at all. And I'm also not that kind of individual as well. So one of the biggest things he always harbored on is build relationships. And just, don't give up. There's going to be times where people may have a different opinion, may not like what you put out, may compare you to other people, but Ray is Ray, be Ray, give them Ray. And I think that was some really great advice.
Okay. And just thinking about, what are your goals, Ray? What do you want to get out of this? Are we talking about you want kind of hits every season? Are we talking about doing your own concert? Do you want road march? Do you want what do you want out of this?
Well, to make it simple, yes to all, yes to everything. But I definitely want hits every season, and I hope that in bringing consistency and quality to people, that equates to a hit. It may not always. People's style is different. Yes, Daryl, I listen to you. Everybody's style is different. Everybody's preference is different. But I hope that what I bring just gives me the opportunity to have a hit every season. In terms of road march, in terms of Soca Monarch, without a doubt, as long as they will have me, I will absolutely do it. Yes, Denise, hits after hits after hits. um,
So
um,
we want all of this, but let me put you on the spot, okay? How do you know, or how will you know that you've made it? Or how will you know that you know what I'm getting there?
for me, I think there's different ways, but one of the things for me always was the day that I go on stage and I'm singing a song and people are singing back my song with me, to me says something. And
Mm.
as much as I am a new artist, it did already happen
Huh?
last season, and I can't explain to you the feeling of being on stage. I mean, in general, I have a personality. I'm feisty. I'm bubbly. Whatever you want, right?
Don't worry.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm still human, you know? And when I go on stage, like, I'm scared. Like, I'm worried. Are they gonna like me? Am I gonna mess up? Am I gonna do something wrong? Or, you know, there's all these things that come into play when you're about to go on and perform. And sometimes when you see people reacting to your song, to me, in a sense, like, that almost already tells you that you made it. Even better if they're singing the words, but reacting to your song to me says that there's some energy that you're giving to them that they like, that they enjoy, that they could rock to, and they want to see more of. So I would say between that happening on stage and the opportunities that come, I think that also kind of tells you that you're making it somewhere. When bigger producers are sending beats and rhythms, and artists are actually saying like, hey, I could do a collab with Ray and things like that. It may not necessarily mean you made it, but you're getting there. You know, you're climbing, you're going somewhere. And those are some of the things that I think would tell me personally that I'm getting there or that I made it.
I think you'll make it. I think you'll make it. You talked about the season just gone. You talked about the season just gone. Trinidad season is busy. It's busy, it's busy,
Yes.
busy. How do you handle that?
I loved it. Maybe I don't know if that will ever change. I don't know if I will ever get tired of it, but I loved every bit of it. Matter of fact, like, if there was 2 days that passed and we didn't have something going on, I was like, Daryl, like, what's going on? Like, you know, what's happening? Like, call somebody. What, you know, like, we sitting down and he's like, yo, it's been 2 days, you know, like, relax. But it is a very busy season, and I love the fact that for it being a busy season, I was busy, you know, and that to me said something, especially as a new artist. And that's what I gathered from other people as well. A lot of comments were like, does Ray understand like that she was busy? Like, you know, like, so yeah. Somebody said
Listen,
for me, Alice, for me is listening to a mix on your soca starts playing. That happens on Monday. Ah, yes, yes. That I've actually been getting that a lot lately too. Um, People have been hitting me up and telling me like, "Oh my God, I was listening to a mix and I heard your song." That is amazing too. That is honestly really, really amazing.
so you're getting there. I love it. I love it. Okay, so you know what? Let's get to know a little bit about Ray. Okay, we
Okay,
know about you. We know about your music, your aspirations. Let's get to know a little bit more about you.
let's
So,
go.
Ray, are you a sneakers kind of gal, trainer sneakers kind of gal, or you like, yeah, you the high heels kind of lady?
So that's a tough one. I love our heels. I love to dress up, but I love my sneakers. I love to dress down. I
Right.
don't know that I'm one or the other. What I will tell you is performing in heels is a
Mm.
killer. Like, I mean, I have come off stage and I feel like my foot damaged, like done, like so
Mm.
if I have the opportunity, I probably would still go lean closer to sneakers or something that's more comfortable. But I could do both. I'm fine with both. Like, I love dressing up. I love dressing down. You know, I own each style, each look.
Okay. And they say you feisty, you're feisty. Okay.
Mhm.
In effect, are you the lady who's gonna be kind of pushy by the bar, or will we find you winding down in front of the stage?
I almost want the people that's in the group chat to answer this question for me.
People
Um,
ask her, please, what kind of
people who know me in the live, am I a stush? Am I the stushy one? Am I the get on bad? What am I? I know it's have a few all in here that know me personally, so I want to see
let's
what their
find
answers
out.
are.
Tell me, people, let's get to know Ray a bit more.
Wine, we have
Is she
one for wine.
wine?
Yes. Yes. So yeah, I mean, wine in the middle of the fence, exactly. Like I am extremely far from stush. First of all, waste. Yes, pace, waste, all of that gets on bad.
Right.
So okay, they know I am the life of the party, as the lovely Denise has just said. I cannot go in a party and stand up. If I am in a fete and I am standing up, something is
Mm.
wrong with that fete, because I am not the stush kind. I don't like to stand up in a party, so I'm definitely wine and get on bad.
Okay, and what kind of fete is the fete you love the most? Are we talking about an all-inclusive fete? We're talking about boat fete? We're talking about the wet fete, a Juve fete? Yeah, what's the fete that kind of bring you the most fire, man?
Uh well, for me, if it's a fete, I'm gonna enjoy myself. But if I had to choose between the group that you just named, is a toss up for me between a cooler fete and a boat ride. I just think like it's a different vibe. Don't get me wrong, Juve is mad as well, but
Why
sometimes
those two?
depending, uh
Why those two?
I think it's just the vibe of it. I think a cooler fete for me personally, I feel like I could free up more in a cooler fete.
Mhm.
Um, Stand up on the cooler and get on and stuff like that. And then a boat ride, I just think a boat ride also gives you like a
Different vibe.
different visual, a different vibe. Yeah, it's a whole different experience overall, and it sets a different mood.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
that's why for me it would be at the top of the list.
Okay, okay, okay. Um, what's your favorite thing to eat?
Well, you can't go wrong with some pilau, and have some coleslaw on the side. Once it's cooked up right, and But also, I love wings. Like, give me
Uh,
wings, give me shrimp, give me pasta. Like, I'm a foodie, so it's hard for me to say what my favorite food is. Once it tastes good, thank you. Regarding my hairstyle, thank you. Yeah, once it tastes good, like I enjoy food. I don't think I have a favorite dish, but pilau is, up there.
how do you keep fit, especially like when you're in the busy season and from fete after fete, you're sitting here, you're sitting there, and even when you're downtown now, what do you do to keep fit?
I'm bad at keeping fit. Um,
Uh-huh.
I for myself need to do better. I need to be more disciplined. But what I try to do is I try to take at least a walk every day, and at least oh my God, I was not gonna say you're a foodie. Yes. I try to take a walk every day and at least 20 minutes of some type of workout, like whether it's doing abs, whether it's doing cardio, just something. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I fall flat a lot. Like I'm really bad when it comes to staying on top of working out, but I don't stop. When I fall off, I get back on. But I'm human and it happens.
Exactly, exactly. So just kind of thinking about your downtown now, right? So you're not going to halls and you're not kind of going to kind of concerts and stuff. What are you working on the most now
In terms of music,
in terms of music? Yeah.
yeah, so right now, still focusing on soca, still building for the upcoming season. We really don't know what's gonna happen. We don't know what's gonna go on with borders and things like that. But it still had to exist. You know what I'm saying? So we proceeding with the best hopes that borders will open and things will be great for carnival and all that good stuff. But either way, right now we still building, we're still working on soca. As I said, we currently working on the collab with College Boy Jesse and I, and several other songs and rhythms that have come to us that we are currently writing and working on.
Fantastic. And just kind of moving back to that, how did you get on the totem rhythm? Because that's a cool, that's a big deal.
Yeah,
How
that is a
how,
big deal. That was a very big deal. That was an amazing opportunity. So again, for my manager slash songwriter, Daryl, and well, Daryl in general is he's well known, and him and Moto have a relationship already, and he had brought that rhythm, the Toten rhythm, to Daryl, and it was like, hey, what do you think about my artist Ray being on this rhythm? And Moto was down fit. He was cool with it. So grateful for that opportunity. Team Fox, Toten Rhythm, Moto, big up yourself. I'm so grateful that opportunity happened. So grateful for Daryl for reaching out and using the relationships that he's already built for that opportunity to happen. And then before the rhythm had ever come out, I actually met Moto in New York. And from then, it's just been constant building of relationships overall. So it was really, really great to have that opportunity. And that in itself was like a big door opener for everything else that was to come.
That's a tune, man. It's a good tune. It's a good tune. So
Thank
so
you.
play something. You've got kind of Work It. You've got some other ones coming out at the moment. Is
Yes.
kind of Problems another one of them? Because I think I saw that. Is that
Yeah.
out yet?
Yeah, Problems is out already. I can give you a little snippet of it if you want, but Problems is out already. That was my last release for the season that passed. So it was towards the end. It was kind of late, but it's already out. It came out for the season. The Say Something, the Toots and Rhythm, and the Problems.
I love it. Love
Creative
it.
media, I see ya.
I'm doing that. So we need to ask, right? Can we hear a bit of your voice? We want to hear the voice
Of
more.
course, of course,
Please
of
do.
course. Me. No. I'll give you a little piece of Problems. I wouldn't even give it to you with the music. I cute in the face, and not rude in my ways, plus a full of attitude. Yeah, time I reach in the place. Give me room, give me space, cause right now I'm feeling good. Cause you see, when I come to walk my way, I come out to misbehave. I come out to bubble on, no gosh, come out to cause a scene. Ain't letting nothing bother me. Cause you see, when I touch the road, Christy is a problem. She causes a problem. When I on the road, when you see she getting on, I causing a problem. This bumper is problems. When I touch the road, leave me in my party mode. All I want to do is whine and get on bad Dennis. Bubble and get on bad Dennis. Roll and get on bad Dennis. Whine and make a back and now. Yeah. Oh.
Right. Love it.
Thank you.
So much time. Is there anything else you want to tell us whilst we have you, whilst you have this audience?
Well, I want to say thank you, first of all, for allowing me to have the platform to talk and to share, and for even being interested in me. You know what I'm saying? I want to tell everybody that this is not the last or the best that you have seen of Ray. There is more coming. What you see is what you get. And that is definitely something that I want to push for myself. I want the Ray that you see on the stage to be the Ray that you see off the stage. Like, you see, oh, I'm here and I'm just like, you know, that's the same Ray you're going to see on the stage. That's the same Ray you're going to meet. That's the same Ray you're going to line with. And hey, what's up, Jazzy? Yeah, and that's I want people to know that I'm real, I'm human, and this is me. You know, I'm building, and I love you guys, and thank everybody for tuning in.
And we cannot wait. We cannot wait to see what you bring. We cannot wait to see what you come up with. And we cannot wait to see how your career progresses, man. So, man, listen, wishing you the very, very best. And yeah, man, we're going to be there supporting. We're going to be there looking and hoping that things go well for you.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
You take care. Have a good evening, all right?
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Woo. So that was Ray. Feisty girl. She looks cool. I like her voice. Yeah, she's gonna be bringing some big things, and like I said, I can't wait to see what the progress she makes. I can't wait to see how her career moves and stuff. You know. So this was it for today. We have some new people kind of next week, okay, and yeah, this is AC Christie from I Love Carnival. Every Thursday, we'll be kind of talking to someone, having a conversation with someone, getting to know someone, getting to know their passion, their art, their creativity. And then, yeah, that's kind of it for now, really. Hope you guys have a good evening, a good morning, or a good afternoon, wherever you are. Take care.